If you're dreaming about the life at the Jersey Shore, but still want that charming small town feel to it, Spring Lake and Spring Lake Heights might be exactly what you're looking for. These two neighboring towns in southern Monmouth County offer a peaceful coastal lifestyle, but a timeless upscale feel to it as well. You're still never going to be too far away from major roadways, all the shopping and dining you can want, and top rated schools. So whether you're a beach lover, commuter, retiree, or someone looking for a weekend getaway, Spring Lake has a lot to offer you. So on today's video, we're going to break down everything that you need to know. So at the end of the video, hopefully you understand if Spring Lake or Spring Lake Heights is right for you. Before we get started though, my name is Steve McCutcheon and I'm a realtor at Berkshire Hathaway. And on the Live in Central New Jersey channel, we cover everything related to the Central Jersey real estate market. So if you're the first one to know what's going on in either Monmouth or Ocean County real estate, feel free to click the bell, hit the subscribe button. Let's get this video started. To start us off with the location, Spring Lake and Spring Lake Heights are often grouped together. And for good reason. They share a zip code and have a tight-knit community. But I would say they each have a little bit of their own vibe to them as well. So Spring Lake will be known more for its beautiful beachfront homes, historic architecture, and picture-perfect downtown area with cafes and boutiques. It has a year-round population of roughly 3,000 residents, but draws in seasonal crowds thanks to its beautiful beaches and just overall elegance in general. Spring Lake Heights is just a bit more inland and is also going to be a little bit more affordable, more low-key, and residential or suburban vibe to it. It is still very well kept though and desirable to be living there. So if you're someone that wants to be more full-time but not pay the higher price tags of living close to the beach, maybe Spring Lake Heights is a little bit better for you. The towns are going to border Seagirt, Belmar, Wall Township, and Manasquan, making it pretty essential for the shore area over there. The only, I would say, somewhat major roadway that runs through these are going to be Route 71, but Route 35, Route 195 are going to be very close nearby, and also the Garden State Parkway, which is great for commuting. Next up will be the commuting options to New York City and Philadelphia. I think Spring Lake and Spring Lake Heights make it fairly convenient, and especially getting into that northern New Jersey or New York City area. So to start off, you're going to have a train station directly in Spring Lake. And I would say the ride from there is about 100 to 120 minutes. So anywhere from like an hour and 40 to about 2 hours long. Kind of depends on the day. And sometimes there's a transfer over in Long Branch, so you have to get off and hop on other trains. So there could be some delays there. But overall, in between that, like, all right, 90 minutes to, or hour and a half to 2 hours. Then if you want to take the bus, you have an Academy bus that will bring you into Port Authority. Again, roughly about an hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes on that one. If you want to get into Wall Street, the best option for you would be taking or heading up to the Monmouth rest area, which is a parking ride, and then taking a Wall Street bus up into there, or an Academy bus that goes to Wall Street. And then if you want to drive yourself into Manhattan every day, not for the faint of heart always, but an hour and a half on a pretty good day with traffic and rush hour, you're probably looking closer to an hour 45, 2 hours most evenings, or most days and evenings, I would imagine. The option to get into Philadelphia, pretty much just driving yourself about an hour and a half to an hour and 45 minutes heading west. So what you would do is go on Route 35 to 195, take that all the way out west to the other side of New Jersey. And from there, it depends exactly on which roadways you want to take, whether it's the New Jersey Turnpike, I-295. It depends, I guess, exactly where in Philly, but ballpark hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. Education is a big draw for Spring Lake and Spring Lake Heights, and believe it or not, even with their smaller size, they do have their own individual school districts. So Spring Lake will be served by the Spring Lake Borough School District, and it has the highly touted H.W. Mounts School, which is great for grades K through 8th. Small district, like I said, personalized attention, and a tight-knit school community. Spring Lake Heights, on the other side, also has a K through 8 school for the Spring Lake Heights Elementary School. So it's a solid reputation, close to a smaller student-teacher ratio, just like the Spring Lake one was, and has a big community involvement as well. Both of these districts will then send their children off to high school at Manasquan High School, which is the regional one for most of the Jersey Shore towns in the area. So Seagirt, Brielle, obviously Manasquan, and then both the Spring Lakes. They're going to offer a wide range of different courses and high academics there too. It's known for its strong athletics, but also a balanced education in terms of the arts too. Point number 4 will be the real estate options, and it's going to range pretty heavily here. You'll have charming condos and also $1 million historic houses. So in Spring Lake, the median sales price is $3,075,000, with single families making up the majority of the sales here. There is one condo and one adult complex each. They're almost kind of run like hotels in a way. The most expensive estate in Spring Lake went for $25 million over the last 12 months, but that was a pretty big gap because the next closest was $9 million. So I would say the $25 million one was a little bit more of an anomaly than the usual sales. In Spring Lake Heights, The median sales price does drop off quite a bit. It's only a third of what Spring Lake is, and it's $995,000. Granted, that is still pretty expensive and higher than the median sales price for Monmouth County. So it isn't necessarily going to be cheap. It's just cheaper compared to Spring Lake. There's no adult communities, but there are quite a few different condos and townhome complexes to choose from, and those sales range in between about $700,000 and $900,000. Moving over to just a single price for the single-family homes, the highest one went for $3.2 million. Again, nowhere near that $25 million amount that Spring Lake was, but you can find also some smaller homes here in the Spring Lake Heights side. Move-in ready, you're probably looking at $800,000 and above though, so it really doesn't get much cheaper than that. The majority of the sales here in Spring Lake Heights probably range between about 900 to 1.6, 1.7 million, but inventory is tight in both of these townships, so homes that are well priced in the summer and the spring times, they're going to move pretty quickly. Heading into some shopping and dining options, I would say downtown Spring Lake is probably one of the most beautiful and walkable that we have here in Monmouth County. You'll find everything from upscale boutiques, home decor shops, coffee shops, and even fine dining, all in a peaceful, relaxable setting. Popular spots will be Whispers Restaurant, Amelia's by the Sea. If you want something sweet, Third Avenue Chocolate is really good. Spring Lake Heights offers a different kind of vibe because it has that more suburban layout. So think more like shopping plazas and convenience stores because it's a little bit more casual. For grocery stores and retail chains, moving up into Wall and Belmar is going to be probably for your best options, from a Whole Foods to a ShopRite and a Target. If you want a nice brunch spot, the Spring Lake Tap House is pretty good, and the Turning Point, all within about like maybe a 5 or 10 minute drive. Spring Lake offers plenty of different outdoor and entertainment options. The area is all about its lifestyle, and there's no shortage of things to do. Spring Lake Beach, like I mentioned earlier in the video, is probably one of the nicest ones that we have here in the county. It's well kept and has soft sand, minimal crowds, and a non-commercial boardwalk that's perfect if you're going for a walk or a jog. There are several nearby parks in the area, lakes, and walking trails. Spring Lake Golf Club and Fairway Mews Golf Course are going to be both located in Spring Lake Heights. You also have a Lair State Park that's going to be a short drive away as well. Summer brings out the best in Spring Lake, in my opinion. You'll have concerts by the park, art festivals, and probably one of the best 4th of July fireworks shows that we have. And you're also going to be minutes away from the Belmar Marina, so boating docks and fishing charters add to that coastal appeal. There's, like I said, no shortage of things you could possibly do in Spring Lake. So that's going to be your quick guide for Spring Lake and Spring Lake Heights. Whether you're looking for a beachfront dream home, a cozy shore escape, or want to be in a full-time residence, there's plenty of different options available for you in both of these townships. So whether you're looking to move to one of these areas, feel free to reach out. All my contact information is down low in the comments and description. So whether you are 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, or even a year out, doesn't matter to me. Let's just get you on the right path towards your real estate goals. If you're looking to move to a different part of the Central Jersey area, check out the 2 videos popping up, and hopefully they help you out a bit too. Have a great day.